Good morning. How are you? Caroline, Complete Fitness and Wellbeing. 5 moves in 5 minutes for you on this Friday morning. And as it's Friday morning, it's always balance and strength. A class we focus on every week on our balance and strength for our here and now and for our future selves. So if you're going to join in, that's fantastic as always, but make sure you're feeling fit and well. You're only going to do the movements that are suitable for you and your health and well-being and where you're at the moment. Clear safe space, and with balance, have something close to hand that you've got some support if you need it, whether it's holding onto a wall, back of a chair, something where you can feel safe and secure whilst we're doing certain movements that may challenge the balance for you. So we're going to begin with 2 moves that we do week in, week out. We can do them just body weight or we can do them with a weight, and I'm going to do it with a weight. Then we'll do some movements with our tennis ball for a bit of hand-eye coordination and movement. And then a couple of other movements is challenging the body in different planes of motion. So are you ready? We've got 45 seconds on the clock, 15 seconds rest, and we're going to get going. So our first move, feet hip width apart. I'm holding my weight close to my chest. We're going to come up onto tiptoes. That could be enough. Come back down again. Or in that tiptoe position, I'm then going to gently bend the knees, hinge my hips, lower my heels down and straighten. So into that tiptoe, then into a mini squat, lowering down. And again, noticing how the joints feel, how the feet feel. Certainly feel my feet adjusting and having to adapt for coming up onto tiptoes and then lowering down. Yeah, how does that feel? And again, with the weight, it just adds that little bit of extra resistance, which again, we're building up on that strength then. Just holding a weight in position. Lovely. Then we're going to reverse that movement. So we're going to start off in our mini sort of bend of the knees, hinge the hips. Then I'm going to come up onto tiptoe, then straighten, then lower. So gently bend, tiptoe, straighten, lower. Good. Again, how does that feel? Adapting the movements. Check again, how do your feet feel? Again, sensing, being aware of them. Sometimes I think we just, we get on with our day. Do we actually pay much attention to our feet? Do we think about the body working all together, everything that's involved? Nearly there. Lovely. Good. And then from there, pop the weight down. We're going to do a heel toe. Now, we also do a heel toe walk. We are literally just walking, imagining we're on that tightrope. So again, our gaits change. We have to adapt to that. What I'd like to do today is we do our heel to toe. And then again, can we gently hinge, bend the knees, imagining we're sitting down on that tightrope. Come back up again. Can we place the other foot in front? Now, if that was too much, I could stagger the distance. So my foot's not exactly on my big toe, or I could take the foot out a little bit. So it hasn't got to be exactly heel to toe, but we can vary the stance, which again, it's all got to challenge our balance, our awareness as well of what's going on whilst we're balancing. Maybe in this position, as I lower down, I could sort of look left to right, which again is going to make the whole body work differently too. Okay, then a little bit of catch. So this movement, I'm going to lower down to my knees, bounce ball on the floor. As I come back up, throw it in the air. So I'm also working, again, legs, hips, and that practice of getting up and down, basically it's just a sneaky lunge. We get to lower down. If that's not comfortable, we don't have to get down. We could just step back, bend, step forward, come back up again. Again, actually, it's quite challenging. The hand-eye coordination. Brilliant. We will do the other side as well. And then the last move I'm going to show you, we're going to do a clock face. So imagine you're standing on a clock My right foot is in the centre. My left leg is going to go from 12, 9, 6, maybe a bit further. And all the while, can I be passing the ball around? Actually, that's really feels very odd. So I'm getting that balance. My right foot is grounding me. I'm getting movement through the left hip. I'm also, again, hand-eye coordination, working some shoulder mobility. That really does feel very, pat your head, rub your tummy. And again, in this position, I am in a slightly hinged position, but we could be more upright if that was preferable. We can keep the foot on the floor between each movement, or we could let the foot hover around. Lots of ways to challenge that movement. And there we go. 5 moves in 5 minutes. Working on our balance, working on movements we do week in, week out, and also adding variety so that the body has to adapt and adjust to different situations, which is what it does on a daily basis. And going forward, as we get older, we want it still to be able to do that. If you'd like to join us for a live class, just drop me a message. Or again, if you'd like access to the classes to do in your own time, again, drop me a message. We have options for all of that. It'd be great to see you. Have a super weekend. Let me know how you're getting on with your balance, and I'll see you next week for more 5 moves in 5 minutes. I'll see you then.